Good night to Mr. Kirt Alleyne, the Belgian Bruce Lee of road tennis. You came up against Keon Merle. You were successful. Give us your game plan, sir.
Well, I always know that Keon forehand is not good. So, at first I was playing the ball and, sometimes the ball get a little funny bounce and my backhand take a little time to work. But I know as the game go on, the backhand would have come in. And I had to conquer because I could look and see that he's starting to get nervous. So I realized that he's getting nervous and I know that if I'm telling nervous because he ain't know what to do because I'm a very experienced player. He could play tennis but he been stuck for the way he come back to tennis. So I got that on him and people don't understand. I've been training very hard. I just beat all the A-class players very easily. And I always know that I would have win the game. So you got people that is tall and tall. But I know as long as they go in and they concentrate, I can beat anybody on this planet. Because Brucey believe and Brucey know he's the best player on the planet.
All right, you have someone on your side who's aiding you. You want to tell us who that person is?
Mr. Birkett.
How you and Mr. Birkett met?
Well, me and Birkett come together. You see, I try to remember no people. I won't be honest with you all. It was by Fox. I went to get some food and me and Mr. Birkett was talking about it. He said, Kirt, you need to come with me. Mr. Birkett said he'd been coaching someone else and they said that when they get him the money, they would give him something. And he said, okay, they have not give him. So that was not nice. And they said, well, you know what? I'm going to be the man that can come, let you train me, and I make sure that whenever you win, whatever you win, I'm going to give you. And me and Birkett went on from there. He said, come down to Texas the next year. I went to Texas. He said, come the next year. I was there. And he said, you know what? I like you because you're a man that is serious and you're putting your work. And I said, well, yeah, because you can't beat people if you don't work. You got to put in your work. As a man, put in a lot of work in this road tennis. I just closed my business and put in so much hard work. I was going to put for 4 hours. Actually, I played tonight before I come here tonight, people. And people were like, wow,
Let's go back to the beginning. You met someone. We're going to give some credit to the president of the Barbados Road Tennis Association.
Mr. Blunt.
Mr. Frederick Blunt.
Mr. Blunt.
He discovered you, basically.
He discovered me because, basically, he used to care about my business. And I told him, Mr. Blunt, I'm a very good player. He was like, you are the best player in the world. And he was like, you ain't never heard me in the tournament. I said, well, I was the best player in the world. So then I started to come out playing. I only had a 4-down at first. And he started seeing me playing. They were very impressed. So I went to Belfield and said, you know what, I can take over Belfield. And everybody was like, who's you? And they used to beat me in my backhand. So what I do, I said, this racket is too light. So I went and invest my money in a big size heavyweight. And since that heavyweight came into my hand, I adapted that. So guys that were dragging the ball hard, I beat them very, very, very easily. And then it just went from there. It went from there, it went on. For last year, I should have beat Yellow very easily, but I get caught up in the crowd in the moment and lose, But I say, you know what? I went home all night. I was real sad, to be honest. I was not going to stop. And then my lady said, you can't stop. You got to keep going. And I never put them in racket. So this is a year and 7 months. So I deserve to be here.
All right, Kirt Alleyne, you come to tennis, you bring a lot of entertainment attributes and so on. Is this really you, or this is act you're putting on?
No, you see, I don't show off. People don't understand. When I get to the court, I was a ball shot. So when I see my prayer, I just get real hot. So that is me. That's naturally me. It don't be no showing off in it. When I see my prayer, I just go after it. I just go work out my body to get off the little nervousness off of me. And once I get that off, then we see beautiful things. Now, I have a man named Mr. Venom.
You have a big fish to fry, Mr. Mark Venom Griffith. You defeated Keon Merle. You told me punchers, you came into Punchers Studio and told punchers you're going to sell out all the tickets in the gymnasium. They have to lay down the red carpet, but you have the #1 player. How are you going to go about beating Mr. Mark Venom Griffith?
Well, people, a lot of people can believe that they just say can't beat Mr. Venom, but I 1,000% confident to beat Venom because I have the tennis to beat Venom. I have the tennis to beat anybody, right? It's just to go there and focus on your game and don't get too cocky. You understand? And Mark Venom know that I have the game to beat him. So as long as Brucey come on that night and Brucey perform the way he perform, I'm going to blow away that Venom. I'm going to just blow that away. Very easy.
So you're going to guarantee your fans that you're going to make it to the gymnasium?
Yes. This year, as long as God by my side, I'm going to make the gymnasium. Because the gymnasium need me this time. They need new faces. And that a man don't deserve to be #1. But You need new faces because if Venom keep winning, it become boring. You know, and he can just keep dominating and then he can frighten players. But I just want the players that want him, and they will take him.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kirt Alleyne, for doing an interview with Punches Sports TV. Thank you very much, sir. Good luck. All right, good night, Mr. Coach Birkett. You did extremely well tonight with one of your charges, Mr. Kirt Alleyne. And I must say, you're a very brave man.
There was a lot of talk about me sitting down, Bruce Lee, better known Kirt. But I said I'm a coach, and a coach should be able to coach anybody. So it came to me for some help, and this where we are.
Yes, I saw you tonight in the chair when he was up against Kirt. There were some moments, there were some very low moments. What was your game plan during those low moments when Kirt was behind the 8 ball?
Well, to be honest, I'm working with Kirt as we go through. This is my first time with him in training and stuff. I'm still feeling him out. But basically what I'm going to tell you, I know he has the talent. But the main purpose of me there in that chair is to let him execute. He's not going to get everything right, but I know when his hands come in, he's going to give a lot of trouble. So basically, I was just telling him, settle down, put the ball in the blue. And he's a very fit guy. That's why I'm really impressed with him. His fitness is there, so I'm really comfortable with him. Got shots in the hand, as he said before. You need to be more focused and take each point at a time.
Yes, Kirt Alleyne, his stint in the road tennis was a very short period, but he has risen to a certain level, and that is very impressive. I saw him playing in the gymnasium, in the sauna against Shaquille Nurse, and I was very impressed with his forearm, also his backarm. What?
Well, we were doing a lot of drills about him. There's a lot of talk about me coaching. There were some remarks. I did go down Rubis. You can see Birkett there with a number of cones, and that I can't carry the tennis nowhere. But that's my system. Everybody got the system. My system is to making sure that my players hit the ball in the blue, because I don't want the ball near the line so that they get the linesman and the officials involved. So that's one of my basic training, making sure I ain't give you an attacker, a defender. My more emphasis is to make sure that when you play your shots, they hit the center.
Yeah, Kirt seemed to be a very prolific appealer. How are you going to calm it down? What strategy are you going to use?
I can't calm down that, Mr. Brown. I'm not going to fool you about that. That's his energy. All I want him to do, even if to just don't disrespect the officials, the umpire, but I don't have no problem with that. When he comes back to me, I will simply say, well, that point gone, let me start fresh. And
yeah.
I see it work tonight.
Yeah, but I saw he lost some points because of that. Where he appealed during a rally.
Yes.
Which is not a good thing to do.
No, but you got to remember, he's not accustomed to the competition. This is basically his second year. As you say, he only started playing about 3 to 4 years competitively. Oh. So he doesn't really know the rules. So as we go on and we look at the tape, YouTube, and we will point out some, especially the calls. But he won a point tonight, and he appealed before he won the point. And everybody laughed, and I told him he needed to focus, and then that recharged him, and he started to play tennis.
Yes, going forward now, you have the number 1 player in Barbados, the number 1 player in the Caribbean, the number 1 player in the world, Mr. Mark Venom Griffith. What strategy?
But I can't give you the strategy. Honestly, I can't let the cat out of the bag, but I know we're going to come prepared mentally, physically to play tennis. I can't disclose that. Because you know, this all commentary go all over the world and other places. And when they pass people on the street, you see my Birkett, you telling somebody how they beat me, where you beat. So at this point, we're keeping this on the wraps. Because we know if we want to compete with Venom, we've got to have a strategy.
Can you give the fans a little hint, just a little hint?
No, I can't give. I don't even know now. We got to go now. One of the problems that we have right now with Venom is that Venom ain't play a lot of games, so we can't really assess his game. And as you said before, he's a champion, so it's been really hard to beat the champion. And I know Venom is going to go into a different gear because he's playing Bruce.
Yeah, we are the round of 6. You have entered the round of 16. You have any idea where the dance will be played?
I get the impression, I'm hearing through the grapevine, they are going to Belfield and then we're going to Gore Hill St. John.
Oh, so you'll be doing some preparation
Yes.
on those two areas.
Yes.
All right, anything you want to say, Mr. Birkett, before we close off this interview?
I just want to say I'm the best coach in the world. I have a lot of doubters out there, but I'm proving a point this year because they said once you sit down in Birkett chair, you lose. So far, I have Miss Lovely. She won tonight, and Brother Kirt. So we will see how it goes. As I said, we are going in to the gymnasium.
So Birkett, you're wearing two hats. You're a commentator. So you have Punchers TV under pressure, sir.
Yes, I can't commentate on other games through the fact. Once my players are involved, probably if something happens and they're not involved, I will come back on TV. But for right now, I gotta stay here because I don't want nobody to say that we biased stars on anybody. Understand?
All right, thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Birkett.
Brother Dottie. And I tell you, there's a lot of talk about being in the chair, but I have my new racket, Coach's Corner, even the Coach's Chair. You will see me working it as we go on to show this story.
Thank you very much, Mr. Coach Birkett.
Thank you, Brother Dottie.